All right, now that I've cleaned them all out, and put it all back together. But before I put the intake back in there, I'm gonna come over here. I took a look-see behind my there. I want to clean the throttle body while I'm at it. So this got these 8mm. It's got 4 bolts. One here, 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 and here. Clearly this is going to be a longer one. So I'm going to take these off and then clean the back side of that. And then put it back on again. So we'll go ahead and get that taken off. There we go. Break them loose. They're not real tight. I think it's only like 12 foot-pounds, 14, 16, no, 16 to 20 newton meters for putting the intake manifold back on. This feels like a lot less than that, so it's not extremely tight. So go ahead and pause that, and I'll pull it. Go. All right, so. All right, take it off there. See, that one I said would be longer is longer. The rest of these are all the same. Check my gasket. It's round. It's still pliable. It's good. Now would be a good time to change them if you felt the need, but I don't. So let's look at the back side. It's not real bad, just a little bit of gunk there. So I'm gonna put a little carb cleaner on a little paper towel and wipe that off. Go ahead and pause it. Okay, I'm probably shouldn't use brake cleaner, but I'm just using just a little bit on a paper towel. Just wipe that off. Get that carbon out of there. You come this far, might as well go all the way. Just getting the back side of it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. See all that stuff coming off on there? This looks like it's, oddly looks like almost like it's painted on there like it's supposed to be there. So I'm not going to force trying to get all that off, but get it off the wall. Main thing is where it's sealing surface and around the edge. So open that up. Kind of wipe right there where the lip hits it. And again on the top side. You can't really see it. Push it from the other side, I guess. See that black ring? I have been kind of having a kind of rough idle, so this will help that, I'm sure. Okay. All right, then we bolt it back on. Remember the long screw goes down here. Always hand start this stuff. And I'd say never use power tools on it. Always use hand tools so you don't over tighten them, because this is just plastic. And so it doesn't get extremely tight, because you'll just destroy it. Right. We'll go ahead and pause that, and then we'll come back when. Okay, putting it back in. As you know, we've already cleaned the backside of the throttle body there. We've tightened down the 4 8mm screws that hold it on. It really just slides right in. We got to make sure we get the PCV tube back on. All right. And this wire locator here is going to snap in right here. Okay. All right. Just kind of like feel your way down in there. It goes together way faster than it does coming out. Is getting these locators, wire locators off is a bear. You just kind of, but putting them all back in is just a matter of snap, snap, snap. These things are designed for quick assembly, but not quick disassembly. Oh, this stupid rubber pad is hung up on something. Okay, back it out just a second here. There it is. Did you see that rubber pad? This right here was flopped up on top of the fuel rail. So make sure it's tucked where it needs to be. And now it's just fishing stuff into the hole. Okay, well, I still have some loosey-goosey here. I want to get my hand in here underneath and get that PCV hose attached on the nipple. Don't want to forget that. You'll be full of dread. Okay, can you see in there? That's where I'm going. See my thumb? Come up from above. Well, see where my thumb is in there? See? Ta-da! There it is. Just reaching in there and push that in all the way. All right. Now, you back up some. That way, make it easier. Get better overall view. You gotta see where we're hung up on the wires that are just in the way, because we had to move them to get this thing in or out. So now we gotta find what is pushing. Oh, this right here is pushing. That there was pushing, stopping us from getting right in there. And there it is, seated, just like that, easy peasy. Now this stupid hose is going to go up on top of this right here. That one's got a tight bend to it, so it's not easy to get on. This one's going to go back on here. This screw here, I put it in there to save it so I wouldn't lose it. Might need to back up because all you're getting is my hand. Come up from above. See that? Where's that hole? There it is. All right, see? That's where it went. Now, you start feeding in your screws. Big long one, all the way down bottom center. Got a feel for the hole. to the side over here. Right there. And you got two of them that are hard to get to with your hands. The last two, that's down in here. And that's them down in here. Down in there. Yeah, let's move that out of the way. See that hole? That's where I'm going. Now, back it up a little bit, cameraman. If you get too close, sometimes it's hard to see. Now, I got a magnet. When I squeeze the thing, it's going to pop it off, so it pushes it out. So that's what I'm going to use to fish it down into the hole. Ooh, make it straight. You could also use a piece of paper wedged in your socket to get it down in there. I want to get them all hand started before we start getting them all done. And it's only about 12 foot-pounds or 16 newton meters. And then the last one, down in here. Now I'm just going to get them lightly snugged, because I still got to get them actually torqued. I'm sure there's a tightening sequence, but don't know what it is. I'm just going to kind of start at the middle and work my way, you know, start patterning out when I actually start tightening them. Right now I'm just getting them flushed up. Alright, so I still got to tighten all those. And it's just a matter of locator here, click, here, right there. This one here, don't go right there. This one right behind it, right there. Got to plug this into the fuel rail. Click and make sure you put in the safety tab. Push that in. Got another one right below that. We'll come around the other side. Got another one right here below it. Get my light on it. Click that one in there. Following along. All right, now we see this wire right here I unplugged. Goes right there. I can find the hole. There we go. Click. Now this is the locator that I broke. I'm just going to take a zip tie and zip it into the hole on the got a zip tie. I'm just going to zip it around that and into the hole. Got to tighten that down. Got to plug in your throttle body. Click. That little locator down on the side that I was telling you about, down here. So I got to get that in. Click. Double check all the way around. We're clicked in, all the way down and around. Everything that I unplugged is replugged. That's on. I got to get this hose on. This tube goes in the top of the breather there. Move my magnet bowl out of the way. All right. Not extremely tight. Probably about the same. Just when it feels tight, it's tight. We've already done those 8 mils all the way around that. Gonna need to clamp down on that one. So you see how quick and easy this goes back together. Spring clamp down in there. And then this one here, you see the nipple goes pretty high up into the elbow, so you can't really get the clamp all the way up above because of this insulation on it. So you kind of got it. All right, so after you torque everything down, put your air box back on, tighten up your clamp, of course. It goes in there. And put on your cover and you're done. Sorry, I had a little battery died on the camera. That about does it. All right, sorry the camera battery died. Only got a few seconds left here. Basically, tighten up your put your air box back on, tighten up your clamp, and you're good to go. Torque everything. Start it up. Make sure she runs. I lied. You still have to put this bottle in. Sits in its a little locator at the bottom. And here, snap it in. This screw goes in that hole. Route your tube through the thing and plug it in. Now you're done.